Hey there, Alexis. We're almost ready to get going here. We're pretty much ready to go. What is up? How we doing? Alexis, thank you for stopping in. Broke Boy, you guys ran a phenomenal race today. It was very, 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 very good. Alright, that's quiet enough, right? Okay, so might be one of the shorter streams that I've done, but ironically enough, Broke Boy was the one that suggested that I try out Marvin's awesome iRacing app. Yeah, I bet you're tired, dude. I'm tired I'm tired from watching, and then like I was at work when you guys were running. I missed the first hour and a half or so. Or no, I didn't miss the first hour and a half. Did I? I can't remember. Yeah, no problem, dude. I know it gets lonely, and with two people, and you're just talking to each other. Sometimes it's nice to either hear somebody else's voice or read somebody else's thoughts. So no problem, man. I wouldn't have missed it. I had a situation at work that I had to deal with. It was of utmost importance that I deal with it right then and there. And then I was like, oh crap, it's already past noon. And so I missed the start, which I really wish I would have saw the start. But yeah, I think I got in like 25. It was like 25 minutes in, maybe. It had to have been later than that. But I also watched the early time slot was our good friend Fox Rob. Him and a couple buddies ran LMP2s. And I think they got fifth. I think they got fifth in their split. Broke Boy and Timmy got a P6. I think there was 33 in that split, so that was a very, very, very good job. They could have fought for the win, but few unfortunate things happen, and that's endurance racing for you, unfortunately. But their strategy was really good, and I thought podium for sure, and then I walked away and came back, and idiots drive like idiots sometimes and can't really do a whole lot about it. So, but yep, for tonight we're gonna. Did I turn on my wheel yet? No, I didn't turn on my wheel so that you guys could see it go spin round and round and round. You spin me right round, baby, right round like a record, baby, right round, round, round. All right. Got a little too greedy, nailed the strat, just didn't. Yeah, it's all right, dude. You guys did great. Okay, so why is it bringing up two of these? I don't know. But we have 8. 8. Land on 8. Thank you. Actually, I have the settings saved on my phone here. Let's see. I took a screenshot of somebody else's settings. They have the same wheelbase. So let me pull that up real quick. What happens if I hit advanced? Okay, so it gives me all these. 8 Newton meters, because we have the CLC, the GTDD Pro with the boost. So 8 Newton meters total of force, and then overall scale. They recommended 30% for GT3s, detail scale, 150% to 200% depending on what you like. Let's just give it 200 then. Broke boy, you gotta tell me if I'm doing this right. I know your wheelbase is probably a lot better than mine, but park scale 25%. Okay. I mean, wheelbase to wheelbase and car to car, but luckily it saves your setting for each individual car. Okay, cool. So, output minimum obviously is none. Output maximum would have to be 8, right? There's no way these wheelbases go up to 50 newton meters, is there? So max would be 8. Get there. Get there, okay? Output curve. The hell is that? I don't even know. And it's not giving me a frequency. 8 on output for sure. Okay. On output curve? It doesn't do that. Okay. So, well, it probably won't let me do anything until I'm actually in the sim, right? Yeah. So we'll just leave it like this for a second. Jump into a practice. America. And I think, guys, we finally got our latency issues fixed. So towards the end of Broke Boy and Timmy's extravagant 6 hours at Indy today, while watching them, I actually looked at the settings in the UI. And funny enough, they actually have a network settings tab on the UI, and my connection speed was set to the lowest thing. So I would think that would have a lot to do with why I'm having latency issues, because it's not allowed to pull enough data to run. So we're gonna find out. Not curved, just regular output, and I don't have frequency either. I think that's for fancy bases only. Okay. I don't know. I don't think so, because the settings that I'm getting it off of is a CSL DD. Maybe the app's just been updated to where you can't even touch the frequency now. But I have to go through and I have to, like, do all this other crap. But we're gonna find out. Get me into the sim. Hey, there's a guy named Timothy here. Probably not our Timmy, though. No, latency shooting up in the yellow every once in a while. Don't you do that. No. We don't do that anymore, remember? It's got to be because it's peak times around my neighborhood, right? It's got to be, because I am just absolutely maxed on latency. How do I bring up my box? Well, actually, I have to get out of here and go into the settings anyway. Options. Click. Gone. What does this do? Yeah, you can change the steering effects. Pedal haptics. Huh. Neat. Praying to the latency gods. No, yeah, look, it's high latency. Really? Come on now. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna find out, right? This is just silliness. I'm calling my... I know I said it last week, but we're calling my internet provider first thing Monday. 925 ping. Like, get friggin' real. Get real. Alright, well, let's roll around the track real quick. I'm gonna leave the background music on just to have a little... What is going on? My wheel is so slidey right now. I'm feeling no force feedback at all. I didn't even feel that.
You're going the wrong way.
Yeah, I'm feeling absolutely nothing. I'm hitting the test button and it's not doing nothing. That's the wrong button. Hurry, broke boy. How do I wasn't watching, but you gotta turn off if... Yeah, I did. I did. Come on. Yep, it's off.
You're missing your rear wing. You're experiencing some network difficulties. If it continues, they may remove you from the session.
Nope, my wheels got nothing. My wheels got nothing. I'm driving blind, everybody. Jiminy Christmas. We got nothing. Doesn't like it.
You're experiencing some network difficulties. If it continues, they may remove you from the session.
It won't even let me get out of the car. There we go. Uh-oh. Okay. Output curve is set to 1.0. Yep, it is. Okay, there we go. Got something here. Holy Jesus. Maybe it just took a minute to register. I am getting a lot more feedback. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Alright, let's go back. I was concentrating more. I'm getting more. My wheel was heavy.
You're experiencing some network difficulties. If it continues, they may remove you from the session.
Close. Just driving some gravel. Curb. Ooh. Ooh. Let me do that again. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I feel the curb so much now. Holy jeez. I felt him before, but holy God, I feel it now. It's almost addicting going over the curbs now. Like, I could, you know, I could feel the rumble. I could feel the rumble. Holy. Oh, yes. Bam. And it's using every little bit of force feedback, too. Like,
We got
what?
damage on the front end.
I'm confused. Alright, hold on. Settings so that the weight of the wheel feels good and go from there. Yeah, because right now, because it's set at 31 and it says auto, and then it's telling me 15.
If your car has too much damage, we've got to fix it.
Well, I'm aware. We lost our hood, I think. So 31% and it's saying auto 15.9 newton meters. Like, dude, our wheel doesn't go up that high. Okay. Okay, now my wheel's feeling... Is it down again? Yeah. Okay, it's really light. It's really... It's not as light as it was, but... Back. Hold on. Like, even like, my wheel's still real loose. It's not like flying, but I can feel the force feedback. But still, the curbs feel friggin' awesome. Let's bump it up. Let's go back to 30 and have it kick in. I see now at 30 it's saying 25.8 newton meters. Like, what the heck does that mean? Oh my god! The curb, like, ugh! This is gonna take some getting used to, but I'm already loving it. Huh. Holy curbs. That's all I gotta say. Holy curbs. More curbs. More curbs. Give me this curb. Curb, 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 curb. Curb. Ooh, I broke way too late. My bad. Alright, let's try it. This tires are getting warmed up. Let's keep it here for a minute. Don't screw the car up. I'm looking for a bit, doing some cleaning up around the house. We'll be back. Alright, cool, dude. Yeah, we're trying out the Marvin's awesome iRacing app. And I can say that I love the feel of curbs. I didn't feel it as good that time. Maybe it's just those are smaller curbs, maybe. Oh, yeah. My goal is to get overall scale and detail as high as possible without clipping. The graph shows you when you clip. I think I had to turn down output maximum a little under what my wheel was. So, show me on the graph where I clip. Alright, so I put my graph up here so that you can read it. Tell me when I'm clipping. Okay, it says clipping right now. Clipping. Clipping. Whoa, holy shit. I think I had to turn down output maximum a little under my wheelbase can do. Okay. So... let's do 7.81. And then just holler at me if it says clipping. Clipping. Okay. $7.43. Well, that was absolute horse poop. So what I'll do... Why'd I go up in the third? I don't know. Wow. Okay, so I don't think it's clipping now. Oh, rumble, 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 rumble. Steven Warhawk, what is going on? Ooh, yes. Okay, so let's 7.43. Let's take it up to 7.74, and we'll bring the scale down to 195 or 194. Screw it. See what it does. Why'd I go up to third? I don't know. Flip. We're playing around with fancy apps that make our wheelbases do better things. Chronos, the new Dawn. I haven't checked it out. Alright, detail scale 175, 7.74. I think that might be the sweet spot. Oof. Flipping. Yeah, I'll have to give it a look. Let's see. Where's my mouse? There it is. Oh. Oopsies.
You've got wheel damage.
How much wheel damage? I can barely tell.
We got damage on the front end.
I know. Alright, so 165. Out of curiosity, do you remember what your settings are? Like how far below your output maximum is yours, and how much detail? Yeehaw! Isn't up yet. Aim for Tuesday to submit the final version of the guide. Cool. Clipping. Come on now. Huh. Broke way late. I think I'm at 170 detail and 11.6. So you'd be at what the heck? Oh, okay. Let's go back to. We're going back to salsa. So when you're racing a car on the track, it's like you're dancing the salsa. Oh yeah, the app. Oh, Race Labs. I guess we can pull up too. Duh. There we go. Oh no, we almost went into the wall. And then you said. So that'd be what? Equivalent would be. Let's do that. 35. Here, let's try this. Oh, I do have wheel damage. I'm crooked. Oops. Oh, we might as well just send it. Oh, did I lose my wing back there? It's still saying clipping. Let's try that. 7.6, right? I got it at 7.5. 7.5, 180, and 32. Let's see if that'll... Come on now. That's just silliness. We definitely got wheel damage there. Alright, we're going to go back to shifting the way that I like, because me trying to do it off of the fastest person in the M4 is just not cutting it for me. I need the lower gears to get more steering. So I did adjust my brakes a couple days ago. I'm thinking about turning tiny bit of clipping isn't a big deal. It just means your base can no longer give you any detail when it clips. Oh. So it doesn't give me any further detail, or it stops giving me detail altogether? Didn't feel that. I don't think I've seen it clip since I put in these settings. Old tires. Can't give it as much gas as I want to. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I've seen it say that it was clipping at all, so. Too much.
lap of the session.
Oh, tire's still a little too cold. Just a hair. Son of a gun, I missed it. Is that gonna be like a 131.5?
New fast lap for you.
131.9. Tires are gonna get warmer. Tires are getting there now. Oh, turned in too late. Don't ask, I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was either. I don't know what that was either. No problem, man. I'll see you soon. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to be on tomorrow or not, but we'll see. Terrible turn. But yeah, no problem, dude. I'll always be there for my friendos. And I hope you watch me suffer through my first endurance race here in a couple weeks, which we are down to 2 weeks from now is the NEC, so... That's a terrible turn in. Yeah, so we got 2 weeks until NEC.
New fast lap for you.
Oh, that's an off track.
lap of the session.
Ah. Ouch. Owie.
We got damage on the front end.
Oh, but I don't have wheel damage? Oh. Oh, that's nice. Oopsies. I'm in neutral. I'm in reverse. Whoops. Alright, we'll try one more lap here, and then we'll probably go to Nords for a few.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Hey, a 130.8. A clean 130.8.
just set your fastest lap of the session.
What was it? A 1:30.5? Did I not get a clean lap or what? I'm confused. It says I ran a 1:30.5. But it's not showing on my little black box thingamabob. But hey, I think we found our groove somehow. Doing a lot better than we had the last couple days coming here.
You're experiencing some network difficulties.
Oh, that's probably why the latency bug got us. It was a bad lap anyway.
You're going the wrong way.
Not anymore. So apparently changing the connection speed does not help with the latency. So I'm back to the drawing board on that. That was like a perfect exit. Alright. 129 right here. Or not. Because we just messed that up, but... Oh, yes! Like a friggin' rocket. Ah, just ruined all of it. It's still 130 something. $130.5. I know I said like a couple laps ago that Bobo Bayside, what's going on, man? I know I said that we were only gonna do like that one more lap, and then we're now coming up on like 6 more laps, but we're gonna get one real good exit out of turn 11 here, and then we are going to set our fastest lap ever, and then we're gonna go to Nords. That wasn't the best exit we've had, but it'll do. Oh, off track, but whatever. Just keep it going. What you been up to, Bobo? Welcome to the stream. Okay, now this is the exit we wanted. This is still going to be like a 130.7, 130.6. Ah. Oh well. What the hell? Hold on one second, guys. Oh, sorry, guys. That was work. I hate it when work calls me. Because this is my office. Just got done racing, just hanging out now, brother. Got to watch for a bit. Cool. Happy to have you here. So we've been playing around. Tonight's adventure has been playing around with Marvin's awesome iRacing app. And I gotta say, like, I can't drag it down from there. I feel the curbs like crazy good. I don't think we were clipping very much with the settings that we have right here. So, I'll just keep them here for now, and then maybe we'll play with them another time. But I think we got the settings where we kind of want them. 2 weeks from today is the Nürburgring Endurance Championship, 4-hour, that we are going to subject ourselves to torture on. Possibly twice. I might be running it solo. I might be running it solo for, let's see. I think there's a noon and a 7. Let's double check real quick. That is a C? C? Nope. It is a D class. Yes. So there's a noon session for me on Saturday. So I'll probably, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run the noon solo. Fate, aka Brandon's probably gonna spot me for that. But then at 7 o'clock that night, we're gonna run a 2-person. So we're gonna do a 2-man, possibly third. I don't know if anybody else around our iRating is interested in participating with us, but that's kind of where we're at right now. Is I might be doing one solo, and then since I'll be nice and warm and toasty and warmed up, I'm saying like, oh well, let's go ahead and do another one. I would probably say that I would probably, if unless Brandon wants to start it, and I would probably just say I'll go ahead and do it. But if he wants to have the fun of doing instead of giving us the start, then I'll gladly let him deal with the chaos. But my question is when are they gonna? Do they literally only open up practice like the week of? Because I don't know. I would like to practice on the conditions that we're going to be doing, and so I would like to practice. I need to practice. So it is 9 o'clock right now. I say outlap and 2 laps. That way we can end stream about 9:30. I know it's a little bit shorter than we usually do, but uh, I think we ended around 9:30 last night, didn't we? I think it was around 9:30, but we also got down. We got on a little earlier tonight. My kids went down just a little early, but then my wife worked yesterday, so we laid in bed and petted the dogs and whispered sweet nothing. No, we didn't. No, we literally just talked about work. It's funny. I can't believe work called me to bother me about that. I'm gonna have to. Uh, but I'll have to give them a bunch of crap when they come in tomorrow, bothering me nearly 9 o'clock at night. And they're like, I told him that he was probably going to be asleep. And it's like, yeah, I very well could have been. And I would have been really upset if I had been asleep and you guys called me and woke me up. Well, let's try the new force feedback settings on Nürburgring. It's probably going to be absolutely wild. Oofda. How many kids? Girls, boys? I have one of each. One of each, and we are having no more. No more kids. No more. It is physically impossible for me to be able to giggity, pretty much. If you catch my drift, I cannot have kids anymore. I made sure that once we decided, we had the 2, and we were like, oh, we're done. No more. So I went under the knife, and I got it done, and never gonna look back. Never gonna regret not having any more. I think if financially speaking, and if things weren't so bad, then maybe we would think about having another one, but no. Nice, 3 girls, 1 boy here. Oh, okay, so you got to tell me, did you have 3 girls and then finally get the boy and then stop? Did you have 3 girls and then finally get the boy and stop? Because I actually have 2 uncles that had all girls. They had 4 girls. We're not going to be pushing too hard right now because I'm I'm talking and tires aren't fully, they're not warmed up quite yet. So I'll run half, well, not even like half speed, but this is more like maybe 2/3, maybe 3/4 speed, while we chat. And we do have the driving line on for Nürburgring because, good God, after last night, we ran like, what, 4 or 5 laps? So we're up to like 20 laps on Nürburgring ever. No girl, boy. Girl, boy, girl, girl. Gotcha. Well, good job, Dad. You did good, Dad. Proud of you. No, I knocked the boy out on the first try, and then she told me it was all my fault. And during labor, she was telling me it was all my fault, and that we're gonna have kids, and blah blah blah. And so I was like, okay, well, maybe we're a one and done. And then about a year after he was about 15 months old, she was like, he needs somebody to play with, and blah 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 blah. I'm like, sure, you want another one. So we had another one, and it ended up being a girl. So we were pretty much like, yep, we're done. Yep, I was pretty much like, we are done. But no, kids are great. A lot of work. Can't find a whole lot of time to, get in the rig. But once I decided that I was going to do this, and I started the YouTube channel so that, I could share my sim racing journey with new, old, new and old friends, and hopefully build a community where we can all just talk about life and racing and other video games and not have to worry about what else is going on in the world. Somewhere where we can decompress and not think about how crappy our days were at work, which today was another crappy day for me. I probably did way more reports at work than I've done. Yesterday was crappy, and I did probably more reports than I had done in like 3 weeks combined, and today I did more than yesterday plus the 3 weeks before that. So it's a very, very, very busy day for me today. But I did get to watch a couple friends and their teammates run the Indy 6 hour, so that was a lot of fun when time allowed at work. So that was good. Fox Rob got 5th in his split, and doing LMP2s, and Broke Boy Racing got a P6 in his split, running GT3s. Oldest 22, hold on, and youngest is 13. That's not bad. You guys did pretty much perfect on the spacing too, because mine are spaced out 2 years apart too. TPS reports, no. But I'm gonna need those TPS reports, and I'm gonna need you to come in tomorrow. Okay. If you could come in, that'd be great. Nope. I'm not going to disclose what my job is, because then everybody's going to be like, oh my god, tell me about your job. It must be so interesting. And I'm like, no, it's absolutely terrible. But it's not. It has its days, but otherwise it, I have a pension, and, retirement's good. For the most part, but I don't like to talk about my job and stuff, and I hate it when people from work call me while they always seem to bother me when I'm streaming too. They'll call me to ask stupid questions, or ask me, what would you do? I'm like, well, you're the one that's getting paid to make the decisions. Why are you calling me? Because I'm not getting paid to be on call. So how about you make your own decision? And if you made the wrong one, then the people that are higher up than us will tell us, you know, tomorrow morning that we made the wrong decision. But I'm not there, so I'm not making the decisions. It's pretty much my thought. Gonna get a sip of water here. All right, we're gonna kick it up a notch here. Get my glasses on straight here. Oof. Yeah, we're going way slower than usual down the straight, but it don't matter. All right, guys. It is 10 after 9. We're going to do 2 full complete laps. Fingers crossed we don't wreck the car. Let's, our best is 8:15. Yesterday we were running 3 seconds under our optimal time of 8:10. But then we binned it. So, and I would have loved to have an 8:07 last night. Our goal is to try and get to about an 8 before Tuesday, or not Tuesday, but 2 weeks from today. And we're already going faster than we usually are down the straight, so that's good. Grand Prix, we got a lot of practice at last week, so doing the half of it won't be too bad. Except when I screw that up. Tires are not quite there, but they're about there. And that's terrible. Not as good as I thought they'd be after that, but I also wasn't running full speed. Yeah, and when we were about to do that 107, I think by the end of the Grand Prix, we were like a second up. Not sure why, but I think it's because I had the line on, and I'm used to not having the line on while doing the Grand Prix, so it's like, you know, messing with my brain. I'm not quite sure, but we're going to make it up because we are full sending, and we are going to get this done. And here we go, down into the green hill. And nope, off track. That's fine. Got a little too greedy. Too greedy. Alright, so now we just use this as a practice lap again. I could have gone on the throttle a lot quicker than that. This is where we have to do a big lift. What's up, Rob? We just practicing, and we were experimenting with Marvin's awesome iRacing app, and I can say I can feel curbs like I'm trying to think of a really good good whatchamacallit, but it's not an anecdote. What's it called? Hey, we got a purple. We got a purple. Yeehaw. Oh. We could have done so much better there, but Air Optimal's down to 8097. I'll be looking to do that when I get back from Vegas. Oh, that's right, you're going to Vegas, dude. Another purple. Well, I hope you and the family have a great time in Vegas. Put $1 in the slot for me, and if you win big, then you got to split it with me 50-50, right? I do it for you. I've never been to Vegas, but I do have an uncle that lives out there. I'm not going to tell you what he does, because it'd be a lot easier to find out who he is if I tell you what he does. I can feel the tires, man. I can feel it. Just my wife and I. She has meeting Monday, Tuesday. Cool. Oh, so you get to go have fun while she's doing work. That felt sloppy, but I guess it worked. So she's all work and you're going to be all play. That's good. I didn't need a break there. Another purple. We are killing it. Whee! Oh, yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. No. Let's go. I'll look at what you guys said when I get out of the straight. That was sloppy as hell. Yep, exactly. Well, good, dude. I hope you get some good R&R and come back nice and refreshed. We're going to end up with the one off track running an 810.1. Another purple. Holy shit. No, don't, you dude. No, baby, don't do that to me. That was close. That was scary. All right, dude. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. Congrats on your guys' P5 today. You guys did great. Now I'm about to knock this lap out of the ballpark. I got the feeling. Oh. Like, I hate the line, but I need the line. Oh, no. I don't know why I shifted down the second there. Our tires are nice and toasty now. 808 even is our optimal now. 808 even is our optimal. So we are coming quite a ways since we started practice here a few streams ago. And we've only done maybe 20-ish laps. Back down into the green hill. Let's go. Last time. Yeah, you had a lot of unfortunate things happen, but man, you fought through that rain. You were a master in the rain. You did really, really well, and you had, you know, a really good pace. And hey, you were leading at one point. I know that they had pitted, but hey, if you didn't go into the pits after they did, you would have you would have led a lap. If we could somehow end on a sub 810, that would be absolutely phenomenal. Darn it. There we go. We're making up time here. We're feeling good about this. Purple. Beautiful, beautiful. Purple again. Oh, no, 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 no. I hit that brake way too hard.
You've got wheel damage.
Now we're going to finish out the lap anyway. Lesson learned. I was just feeling it so much, and I punched that brake. That was a big, big mistake. Oh yeah, our car is screwed. Oh yeah. Steering wheel sideways, but we got to get used to driving like this too, right? Ah. Yeah, we did it again. Boom. Well.
You've got some damage. Let's get that fixed.
Yeah, I'd say we got some damage, don't we? All right. How much we got left? Well, let's try and get another purple or two out of this. I doubt it, but... So now we're back on cold tires. Oh my god, here we go.
You've got wheel damage.
Created that 8 is fast. Yeah, dude. We were probably looking at a sub 810. I don't know what our what the delta is looking like there, but I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know. I think we were like
Wheel damage.
we were only 2 seconds up, maybe a second and a half up from our optimal, and we were setting purples. So our optimal right now is an 807, so I mean that's a far cry from what my first 5 laps were, to be honest. Because I think it was like 850, 830. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. And the car's fine. Yeah, like 854, 832, 824, and then
We've got damage on
a couple. Oh god. So many damn. Yeah. One little mistake and then you're done. Yep. Our car is really screwed up, but we're gonna finish the lap. Actually, no, we're not. Yeah, dude, for real. That was.
You've got wheel damage.
That was the lap. That was the lap. Because I'm sure we would have gotten probably 809, and I would have been proud of that. Because that was probably, yeah, our car was screwed up. Because that was that was. Where was it? It's not that far back. Okay, where are we at now? Are we already all the way back at the Grand Prix? Oh God, yeah, we are. Fast forward. So let's go. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, because I think we were only a second and a half up off our optimal, which was down to an 807. So I bet we probably would have finished with at least an 809. but I stabbed that brake so hard, and I knew as soon as I did, I was like, that was a mistake. But I was in a groove. I can't see over my DDU, so excuse me while I crane my neck over. And I mean, it wasn't that bad. And it really wasn't all that bad. That's manageable. You got my sub, I'll be seeing it. Dude, Bobo, I appreciate you coming out. I appreciate you hanging out. It's been fun. It's been real. Uh, Generally speaking, if I got time at night, I'll spend, a couple hours hanging out with you guys and practicing doing it, whatever we got to do to try and get ready for some endurance stuff. Because that's what my main goal is, to start doing some endurance. That's why I got into the hobby it'll be 2 months ago on Tuesday. So we've been doing this for a couple months and we're loving it. So that's why I decided to launch the channel and meet new friends and learn more and uh, be racing nerds. So Bobo, I appreciate you. You're awesome. I can't wait to see you back in streams, talk more. Uh, Hit me up on Discord. BratWurstNcrack's my username on there. If you want to talk anytime, hit me up. But nope, there goes the wing. Whammy. The Nut Goody M4, RIP. That was good though. That was good. We only did, that was what we did, the out lap, one lap after that, and that was the second lap, and we reduced our optimal time by 3 seconds. Okay. We'll base improvement off of optimals at this point. I think I think that's fair, right? I think that's fair, especially with the track as big as that. But yeah, I really wish they would open, especially for these endurance races and stuff. But I guess they don't want to do too much with it. But I'm guessing that they probably won't open to practice until next week. Well, not next week, but the week after, the week leading up to it. But yeah, so uh, Marvin's awesome iRacing app. I give it a 10 out of 10. I'm feeling a lot more as far as like curbs and steering wise. I think I'm feeling more, but if I say that I think I'm feeling more, then I probably am, because I was making quite a few saves that I probably wouldn't have been able to make, feeling the car sliding out from under me and such. So Marvin's awesome iRacing app. I give it a 10 out of 10. We'll dabble more with Trophy AI, because I think we're already on like day 4 of our free trial. So I probably need to. Do we even know what races are going to be done next week? Like for funsies? It's like, the season's over, but do we even know what we're going to be doing? Probably not. We're not going to know for a while. But anyway, yeah, I'd like to try out. I'd like to give Trophy AI a fighting chance after, the first night it wasn't working. And then the second night, which was what, last night when we gave it another try, just wasn't feeling it. I was exhausted. Work sucked. So I think giving it a little bit. Play the music. Thank you. I love salsa. Let's play the salsa, please. Too loud. Down. Down. Okay, that's better. So yeah, I want to try and give Trophy AI a little bit little bit more of a try. Maybe we'll. Rumor is Red Bull Ring is going to be week 1 of season 4 for GT3, so I might have to go ahead and buy that track and go. Red Bull Ring's like my second home. I ran that track so much on Gran Turismo 7 that I would hope that I'd be competitive, you know, day 1 or 2, and hopefully maybe just a tad faster than those that are around my I rating. So I'm pretty stoked if that's the case, that we're running around the Red Bull Ring week 1 for season 4. And then we have the new UI to look forward to, which I'm like, great, now I get to learn something new after I literally just kind of learned about all this over the last 7 weeks. But anyway, guys, I'm going to bed. Hopefully I can fall asleep by 10:15, because 4 o'clock in the morning comes pretty early. So if you came in, Box Rob, Brandon, you came in, Bobo, our new friend Bobo came in and hung out with us for a while. That was awesome. Broke Boy, even though he was super exhausted from his 6-hour today, he came in, said hi, hung out, helped us nail in some stuff with Marvin's app. Steven came in today. Somebody named Alexis said hi at the beginning of the stream. Wherever they went, I hope they stuck around and hung out and watched. If not, maybe we'll see them again at some other point in time, but alright. You guys are going to sit here and listen to some salsa music while I put everything up, and maybe I'll catch you guys tomorrow night. If not, then more than likely Monday night, definitely, so that we can look and see what's going to be going on with week 13, and hopefully we'll have some good news about the schedule. So I'll catch you guys on the flip-flop. I love you all, and I'll see you guys later.
Thank you.